All right, so I'm recording my trades from 6/9. The market looked really hot for meme stocks. Wish and Clover already did like 30 million shares pre-market. Wish look weak after gapping up, so I'm looking to short it. So the market opens. I have a short bias on Wish, but I am waiting for some sort of confirmation. Essentially, if the support down at 1436 breaks, then I'm really interested in short. And as you see, I take it. Got filled 100 shares, risking about $50. So my R is 50. Waiting to see what happens. A bunch of big bids, all stopping down, not stepping up. So that's a good sign. So I take my first cover, 30% partial. Waiting to see what happens at S2. If it bounces, um, or if it loses it. Okay, so it loses it, so that's great. I'm looking to cover more of my position. At this point, my eyes are just focused on the bid size to see if we have a big size stopping the bids from going down. At that point, I'll be interested to cover my entire position. Nothing so far. There's a small bounce on 30, so I covered at 28. Um, Still think this is now extended, and as people look to cover, this will get a bounce up. So I'm just waiting to see if it has one more push down. If not, I'm going to cover my entire position. As you can see, it's hovering around value. The yellow bar that's going up and down. That's where most volume is happening. So kind of rejects value, comes up to value again, crosses value, and I cover my entire position. So that's a good trade right off the open. Um, Good to build up my confidence. Got a nice 1.5 hour win there. Um, and looking at a couple of others, AMD was really strong this morning. Does not look like it might continue. Looks really weak. I don't see a lot of volume there. So this is the next trade on Wish. So you see, I'm looking for long here. So it's at the pre-market or at the high of day, and I'm looking to see if volume comes in. So it's almost breaking high of day, 1272. However, I'm really concerned that the volume bar down below, um, that's not as high as I want it to be. If you look, the first volume candle was almost 6 million. Over here, we are breaking high of day, so I expect this was the most traded or like the top five most traded stock on the day. So I'm expecting a lot of people to show up because it's breaking high of day, and I'm surprised. Okay, now I'm really interested. So we got a VWAP reject. We got really good volume. Now I want to see a fraction of the previous bar's volume on this pullback. And if the next bar is bullish again and it breaks the high of this red bar, I'm going to go long. So everything's checking out. I'm looking to see if there's any major asks that are coming down. Essentially, I want the ask to go higher and higher because that means that people who went long want to take their profits, so they won't be content with where they're placing their ask. I want to keep. So I want to see the ask move higher and higher. So I don't like the pullback. It almost erased the last bar. It's a bit more than I would want to have, but it's getting bought back up. And the volumes, so that's good. The volume in the red bar is below the average. So if it breaks this bar, high of this previous bar, I'm looking to go long uh, with a stop just below VWAP. So it's going to be a tighter risk and it's going to be a quick scalp. So now I am losing interest because look at the volume. Uh, there are a bunch of people like me who are watching this and who are waiting to go long, but no one's jumping up on this. This is just broken high of day uh, meme stock. So at this point, doesn't look like the buyers are too interested to go long on this. And what this tells me is the people who went long on the high of day break bar, they might be trapped with a stop just below the average, just below that pivot point there. So if it breaks 1436 down, I'm really interested in taking a shot. Right, so I take a shot with stop above the previous pivot high, almost high of day, and looking to see what happens. I won't probably wait to lose an entire hour. If this goes back up again, I'm gonna cut my position. But as you can see, um, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit on the level two to see if there's any big bids stacking up for this to act as a magnet and go catch that liquidity down on the bids. So it's dropping. You can see a bunch of red on times and sales. A lot of fear. Everybody's all the longs who got stuck are covering their position. I take my couple of partials. That's an awesome move. That's a great move. Uh, Almost out of my position, just a fraction of shares. Okay, I'm all out. So yeah, those were my trades for the day. Two shot snipers. Good trading day overall. Made just shy of 2 hours, so I'm good.